Hello guys and welcome to my channel. My name is Damilola aka Sculpted by D, and today I want to do a gold cut crease that I did the other day and I really loved, and I thought it would be a great way to start my channel with a bang because summer's here guys. So yeah, so stay tuned and let's get this video started. Now I'm just starting with some Urban Decay face primer to set my makeup in place. I'm using the MAC waterproof foundation in NW50. Next I'm taking my Bobbi brown stick, foundation stick in Cool Espresso, just to warm up the face a bit and to add a bit of definition to my big forehead. Yeah, so I'm just deciding to take a different brush that's a bit more dense. Just bringing that towards the center of my face along the cheekbones to add a bit of definition. Next I'm taking a lighter concealer. I'm just using that to shape the brows for more of a defined look. Just paying attention to basically how I want the brows to look at the finished look. So this is just to give a guideline, and it takes a bit of less time to fill in the brows overall. So yeah, I'm doing that technique. Just looking for clean, precise lines, and then I take the concealer down to the lids and I make sure I pat that in place just to make sure the concealer is set and it doesn't move later on. I will come back to set this in place further, but just looking for a smooth consistency. I've just started to apply concealer to the rest of my face where I want the highlight to be popping, or should I say popping. Yeah, so just on the forehead, under the eyes, around the nose, and then I'll apply it also to the top of my lips and on my chin. Going back and forth, making sure it's cute. Now I'm using the MAC Studio Fix spray just to make the blending a bit more easier. I'm basically just diffusing the concentration of the colour so it looks softer. Blending the forehead, putting that in place. Now that I've blended that through, I'm gonna just apply a bit more concealer where I want a bit more coverage and a bit more color concentration. So that's just basically towards the center of the face, and I'm just blending that out as well. And I'm just cutting the cheekbones, as you can see. Now I'm gonna set some Mercier translucent powder under the eyes and just setting the big concealer basically in place. Stamping the forehead and applying powder on the nose and just making that clean as possible. I added a bit more powder under the eyes just so in case any fallout occurs I can brush that off. Now using a flat shader brush, I'm just packing that colour. I'm just packing an orange, a really rich brown orange. So I'm just making sure that has been applied properly, and now I'm starting the second eye. And the main goal of the tapping is just to concentrate that colour and making sure that it really stands out and is really bold. Now I'm using the lighter shade just to diffuse the concentration so it's a bit more blended, overall softer blended look. Now I'm taking the first brush and I'm packing the colour back on, so any intensity that we lost, it has been built back up again. Now I'm taking a smaller blending brush and I'm just intensifying the corners. I'm really trying to build up the colour, so when I cut the crease, that area really does stand out. And saying a prayer. So I'm using a concealer, the same colour that I used to place around my face, I'm gonna use it to cut the crease, and I'm literally just following the shape of my eyeball, and I'm taking my time with this, not rushing. And what I wanted to do is basically cut through 2/3 of the eyelid. So at the end of the concealer, or the end of the shape, I'm curving back down again. I think this really helps with the shape and overall effects of the cut crease. Going back and forth and comparing both sides. Now I'm taking a small pencil brush and I'm just diffusing the concealer into the eyeshadow, so making sure it's all blended. This part is really important. Do this part first before you put the colour of the cut crease on, or else you can't blend it out again. It's literally set in place, so it's a lot easier if you do this part first. Now I'm taking my Chrome Yellow by MAC, and I'm taking my brush and I'm literally just patting that into place. It's a lot of patting, it's a lot of making sure the colour is intense as possible. Now I'm taking a smudger brush, I believe by JUVIAS, and I use this brush just because the edges is a bit more precise. I can really define the crease that I'm cutting into, you know, I want it to be sharp. And again, I'm taking the previous brush that I used to apply the colour, and I'm just adding that bit of a orange just to add as a transition, and I really like this effect. Now I'm taking the orange colour that I originally used, and I mixed that with a darker brown, and I'm stamping that under my eyelids for more of a defined look, making sure that that you can actually see the colour. And then I'm gonna take my gel eyeliner and I'm gonna line my waterline. Again, I'm going to take the same brush that I used earlier, and I'm just going to apply a bit of black because I want more of a black smoky but diffused look. So the eyes are done, and I'm going to apply some Mineralize Skinfinish in, I believe, Dark Deepest, and I'm just using that to set the rest of my face. Now I'm dusting off the powder under my eyes, and I'm using a brighter colour. I believe this was dark golden, and I'm just using that to set, just to bring colour back into the centre of my face and add a bit of soft glow. It's a really nice powder. Now I'm just filling in my brows. I'm using the eyelash pencil in dark brown. So as you can see, I'm literally just following the lines I'm just colouring within the lines, and it's easier for me to create the shape that I want. I like my brows on the fuller side. I'm just elongating the tail of the eyebrows. Now I'm just adding a bit of powder. I like adding powder onto the ends of my brows just because it fills it in where there's sparsity. some MAC Fix Plus to set the face, and now I'm going in with my highlighter from MAC. Just to add a bit of glow and sheen to the skin. It's quite a natural one. Doing some blush, and this is from the palette JUVIAS Place, and just patting that on my cheeks. This is quite a soft colour, so I really wanted to build this up, and I'm literally just tapping. I could spend all day doing this. I think this is one of my favourite processes of doing makeup, is applying the blush. Yes. Literally tapping that. Look at my face. Yeah, now I'm going back with my powder bronzer. I'm using the SportFX bronzer in dark, and I'm taking the MAC Studio Finish foundation in NW58, and I'm just using that to contour my face, so applying a bit more definition and depth. Time for the lips, so I'm taking Chestnut lip pencil from MAC, just using that to line the outsides of my lips. Top and bottom. So today I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do, so I decided to go with a brown. This is the Patricia Bright Lipstick collection with the MAC, and I absolutely love it. And I'm just going back with a deeper pencil just to make sure the lips are still defined, and I'm just bringing a bit of brightness back to my face that the contouring and the bronzer took away. I'm just adding a bit of gloss to the centre of the lips, just to add a bit more dimension to it. And I just applied my lashes. That's the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on Instagram. Stay blessed.